So you are at Gallery Z in Warwick, Rhode Island. We moved here December 2020 when we moved out of Gallery Z location where we were for 20 years on Federal Hill on the west side of Providence, historic Federal Hill, which we miss. But we are in this very beautiful condo building, 24 units. I actually happen to be the president of the association here. My name is Berge, Zobian. I'm an artist and I'm also the Gallery Z director. So you're seeing this new space for the first time. It is May 2021. We have a very large-scale exhibition of artists from around the world. They are of my Armenian nationality. Artists span from 22 years old to almost 95 years old, and at least about 27 non-living artists. They all are from Armenian ancestry, from places from around the world, such as Chicago, San Francisco, New York, Boston, Armenia, Greece, Lebanon, Soviet Union, throughout the world, Moscow area, and in addition to Europe, such as France, Italy, and a few other places. All the works being presented are all original artworks, mostly paintings, some sculpture, some woodwork, carved woodwork, many different series of works such as mediums, papers on oil on paper, charcoal on paper, oil on linen, lots of graphite work, and also some works, watercolors on paper, finally oil on canvas. I'm very proud to present this exhibit. We will be having our exhibit receptions every third Saturday of the month versus the third Thursday of the month. We're very happy to join hands with Gallery Night, which has been going on for 25 years for the third Thursday of the month. We decided not to conflict with them, and the Warwick, Rhode Island does not host Providence Gallery Night, but the third Saturday will be 1 to 4 p.m. and we have limited hours for Gallery Z new space. Welcome back. Again, welcome back. New space at 100 Bellows Street in Warwick, Rhode Island. A big, about 1,500 square foot new space of a gallery, Gallery Z location. Some artworks of various artists from around the world. I just want to go through quickly an abstract piece by Kevorkian. Another piece, who would think that a sky would be green and the foreground would be pink. This is Seta Bekarian, 3 generations of painters from Armenia. Then we have Mother and Child of a beautiful piece by Lara Bagdasaryan, Lara B, who's originally from Lebanon, lives in San Francisco right now. This is a mixed medium piece. It's mostly oil on canvas, and there's various heirloom pieces cut out, a little bit of additional pieces here, and all put together with various mediums. Then again, another Savoyan piece. This is a pastel piece, and it's a pastel on paper. Village huts outside of the city of Yerevan, the capital of Armenia. When down here we have 3 wonderful pieces by a living artist of 90 years old by the name of Robert Elibekian. These are his portraits of certain women that he does for many, many years. He's right now known to be most influential, established, and active living artist in Armenia and throughout the world. He's one of 3 generations of painters. Then another Lara Bagdasaryan, a reclining nude. Up above we have Simon Samsonyan, born in 1915. cut out of his mother's wound and during the Armenian genocide, and he passed away in the late 90s. Wonderful painting. This is his moments in Egypt he had. Another beautiful original piece of very grounded tree, oil on canvas, and this one is a very strong piece, a lot of texture on this piece here. Then we're going to move on to Atoyan, Raphael Atoyan, another very established artist that has made a lot of paintings, mostly on canvas. This particular piece is watercolor on paper, Raphael Atoyan. Then we have various artists also from Armenia, and he's a painter depicting villages and the Armenian church scene, very a la Binas Avedisian style as far as the brush strokes and his color scheme. Alexander Grigorian is the name, and this cabinet, just a few pieces that are more smaller gift item pieces. There's another Lara B right here. One of my dear friends, artists that I met, a 61-year-old artist by the name of Samuel Karakinyan, is this wonderful piece I've had for many, many years. And the first piece actually I got from his own hands is the top right one there. It's an artist in a studio. It's a reddish piece that's I bought from him, from his hands in Yerevan in October 1986 in Armenia. Now he lives in Cambridge, Massachusetts, and has a studio in Belmont. Down below we have another Robert Elibekyan piece, and another one of a poet depicting by artists, the same artist as before, with the village scene and the churches, Alexander Grigorian. And up above is one of the most precious pieces that we have is a circa 1910 village scene from Paris painter. It's graphite on paper. It's of a village from Sassoon, a villager. You can see the weaving of his hat. Then we're going to pan on to the other wall here on the main room of the gallery, and we're going to walk around and see some of the other artists living. This one is Richard Tashchian, who is an original American-born Armenian artist, a very established artist. He's back in New Mexico right now, working. He's got a belt buckle with a bolo tie, an interesting painter. For many, many years, he did lots of work with Edward Bogosian and Henry Gigitian back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, bringing lots of Armenian artists into most established museums around the world. Up top, we have Zare Mutafian, passed away recently from Paris. On the left, another artist very established from New York City who actually posed for Matisse by the name of Vava Khachadurian, a very quaint, a very beautiful woman, very petite with a black veil on her face. Then down below we have another Raphael Atoyan. This one is it's actually oil on board and faced with linen.